Inside Steven's brain. Parte cuatro. Okay, so then back to the original, what I owe currently. And so I look at cumulative interest and cumulative principal. So when sometimes I'll just write a check to the bank for $20,000 because I sold a house and I have a big chunk of money or something. And this is what I like to look at. I go to cumulative principal, which means how much extra you pay towards your house. And I go to, let's say $20,000. $20,000. If I make a payment of $20,000, right next to it is cumulative interest. That's how much interest I would have paid on that if I paid it monthly.
20 grand on that 20 grand.
So by paying 20 grand,
damn,
I don't have to pay $35,000 in interest.
Damn.
So that extra payment of $20,000 because I sold a house, and why have it sitting in the bank doing nothing? If I already have a comfortable savings, then it's just extra that's not doing anything. So why not put it towards my principal, pay $20,000 payment, and now I'm saving $35,000 in interest.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm saving more than I actually paid. By a lot. And then go down here to $50,000. Because like this house I'm selling right now, I'm going to be making some big chunk payments. So I was thinking about paying $75,000 towards this loan. That's going to save me $80,000. See, it goes down, because it's less interest as we go down. So if I make $75,000, now I'm saving less per month. So at some point, it could make sense to just go back to making your same payments, because now $560 of every payment goes towards principal, and I'm only paying $200 in principal. It flip-flops. Now I'm paying way more principal per paycheck, and the renters are paying it because they're paying it for me.
Oh, I see. Okay, so that's why on the interest side, you're saving less because now you're just really paying more of that.
You're paying more of the principal. Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's say if I make that one extra payment.
So does it still make sense to make a big payment like that? I mean, yeah, right?
No, it's not. I mean, it can. It just depends on how much money you have and like what other plans you have for it.
Oh, okay.
If I have nothing else to do with it, then I would just pay the whole house off. I would just put a big chunk, because now, and here on this I'll show you why. So now at $75,000, one-time payment. Did I do that right? Oh yeah, that's right. So now at $75,000, right? One-time payment, $75,000. Now I owe $50,000. Now $560 of every payment goes towards the principal, and I'm letting the tenant pay off the rest for me. But a lot less of it is going towards interest. Maybe, I just want to get crazy. Put $100,000 into it. The large majority of every payment is going towards principal.
Yeah.
Dang. So, you get down here, only $29 is going towards interest. So at this point, maybe it just makes sense to let the tenant help me finish paying it off.
Pay the rest of it.
Yeah. And then use some of and not spend all of my money on this one house. It leaves me a little bit of money to maybe invest in something else. So kind of leveraging, and just got to know what you're going to do with the money. So see this, if I paid $100,000 on this house, and it still would take me 3 years to pay it off, that doesn't really excite me. Like, I want to get this paid off because I want it to be like completely profit.
Yeah, heck yeah. Especially if they're making big payments like that.
Right. So what I would rather do with the extra money is, I've been playing around with this. let me see what $5,000 extra a month on this will do. So instead of paying $100,000 all at once, if I just do $5,000 a month extra, I'll be paid off in 2 years.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I see that confuses the crap out of me. Dang, what the heck?
So why not keep the $100,000 in the bank as like security in case shit hits the fan?
Mm-hmm.
Or if I find another investment that's a steal, I have the cash for it. I can just buy it. And then in the meantime, I still have the money sitting in the bank to make $5,000 payments every month and have it paid off in 2 years.
That confuses me. That's where like I'm sure there's something to do with interest or something.
Well, the reason is because I'm making $5,000 consistently. The other one was $100,000 all at once and then $700 a month after that. So it just took a lot longer for that $700 a month to pay off the remaining balance.
Okay.
Where here it's $5,000
consistently every month.
Every single month.
On top of, so it's 5,000 on top of what's the original?
775.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it's in addition to that. You still have to make your, like, that's what people need to be prepared for. If you're going to put $20,000 towards your loan, that doesn't mean you don't have to make payments for the next year. You still have to make your monthly payments on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got to be prepared for that. That's why I think having your savings is first thing. Because if you put all this money towards your loan and then you lose your job and don't have a savings to make your mortgage payments, you lose the house. You just lose all that equity. I mean, you could sell it hopefully and get some of it back, but some cases like it doesn't work that way. So it makes more sense to have a nice savings, 6 months of emergency fund, then start putting extra payments into your loan. Your emergency fund is priority.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's your like miniature financial freedom.